legendary. Oh yeah, we overnose it. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted. They don't know what we been through, but it's time now that we show improve. And I had to follow my instincts, and my hand plays, so it's show move. We had time with our backs up against walls, dog, but we made it. Man, them fake niggas show fake love, but we beat the game and we played it. Yeah, that chest shit. Now I'm on to that next shit. Diamonds all in my necklace while I miss the gift that I'm blessed with. We every bit of expected, spaced out, Jetsons. Give y'all everything I got until the day that I exit.
Knock, knock. Who is it? Moving in outside, we here to stay. Nothing.
Knock, knock. Who is it?
Who is it ain't?
It's my fine ass. Cause it's me.
All right. All right. What up, G?
What's good, my nigga?
Chilling.
Good?
Chilling. Yep.
Good.
What's popping with you, Chief? You good?
I'm alright out here in these streets.
In these streets. What you doing out here in these streets?
Listen, today was 2/22. So I was out here making sure
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's the DJ should do that.
So I've been out here making sure, I got me some real peace. I focused on meditating and stuff outside today. I needed to have me some clarity and some fresh air as I meditated today. So I got myself up and got on out the house to make sure I did that. And
I feel that.
Connected with some creatives so that I can keep that creative energy flowing and get back into my groove in a for real way. Because, all that moving and grooving and stuff that I had to do in order to get back into this space took a lot out of me. So I'm happy to be creating again, but also, working to be a little bit more creative and get organized in a different way. So
Right.
So yeah.
My name is Michelle.
Hey girl. Hey. Well, how was your day today, G?
It was decent, man. Busy. A lot of back office stuff to do, so that stuff could be pretty tedious and draining.
I dig it. And it was raining today. Like it was raining today here. So
it was raining here too. And the air was just gloomy. You know how that be.
Yeah, yes. And I think that's part of why I was like, okay, I can't sit in the house. If I sit in the house, I'm gonna just be sleep all day. And I don't want to be sleep all day because it was one of them days. Like I could go to sleep all day.
Oh damn. You got me doing it.
When I gotta be all alone.
I don't even know what you just said.
I said, when I gotta be alone. That's how she said. See? And that's how you know what I said, because you repeated it.
That's too funny.
But anywho, what's good, peoples? What's good?
Popping, y'all.
Welcome to another episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we get all up in your business and discuss the topics that affect us most every Fat Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. And we want to thank you all for tuning in with us. Tonight we not live on Facebook for a variety of reasons, but we are live on YouTube and on Twitter. And we are also streaming live on JQLM Radio, so make sure you guys check us out. And if you have not already downloaded the JQLM Radio app, make sure you do so you can tune in to us as well as some of the other dope shows over there on JQLM Radio. And if this is your first time here, guess what? I am your girl, Leo Rochelle, and we got my homeboy Trosh in the building with me.
And I'm here, man.
He is in this thing and this thing, and then Pop, aka the Mouth, is not here just yet. He may pop in a little later. Pop is still out here doing his thing, moving and grooving. Doing big things with the peoples. So he'll probably pop in later when he has an opportunity to. But if not, he here. He'll be back with us. But before we hop on into the show, we're gonna take care of some business. We're gonna go ahead and get this. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the affirmation of the week. I feel like that's needed today. We're gonna do that first off top today. We're gonna do that off the rip. Listen, so the affirmation or positive message for this week, you're allowed to get up one day and just decide to change who you are. Dress differently, speak up more, laugh louder, speak freely, say hey to new people, get that confidence going. We don't have to stay the way people see us out of the fear they won't like the us we want to be. So be the you that you want to be. Get out here and change if that is necessary. If that is what you want to do, get out here and change to be the best you that you can be. Because at the end of the day, you are the only person who has to deal with you, and you are the only person who has to like you first. You have to like you first. So get out here and get to it. Do your thing. Be your best you that you can be. And everything else to fall in line after that. All right?
I like me first.
We know.
What you mean by that? What you mean by that? You disrespecting me?
No.
You disrespecting me live?
We know, G. We know you like you.
You disrespecting me live, girl.
Oh, okay then. Who is that? Who is that person?
Girl. Oh.
Hey, Michelle. Make sure y'all go follow Michelle and Trosh at Ish Trosh.
Yeah, do that.
Posting and stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to, because I got to do it different now because we not on the
Facebook.
Regular thing. So now I got to maneuver through.
I mean, so just so y'all know that Facebook has me blocked from going live. I don't know. They've been doing a whole bunch of BS or whatever when it comes to posts. And I don't think people know that they be watching Messenger too. Because I sent something hilarious to our group chat and it got me banned on Messenger for a whole 24 hours. So I couldn't post. And I think they just be looking for something because what I posted wasn't offensive to anybody or to even, it wasn't against their community standards. They was just looking for a reason to block me again because
I bet as soon as you said that, they be looking at the message. Everybody was like, oh, all the stuff out of it. Oh,
they do. And that's what I'm saying. Like all of the stuff that people be sending in Messenger, y'all flagged that one little joint. And it was so funny. It was just a peach. It was like a peach cut in half. And it said what my toilet sees when I'm creating memes. It was a peach with the pit still in it. But I thought it was hilarious. But they flagged it and said it was offensive or against community standards or whatever. So whatever. But anywho, that with Facebook kind of triggered me to look into other platforms because I still want to be able to reach our audience and all that other good stuff. So stick around and stay tuned for the updates to come in the near future. And because we can't keep missing our audience and our audience can't keep missing us because of Facebook deciding that it wants to block people. And not only are they blocking you for whatever specific time, they're also like they're giving you probation after that pretty much now. So it's craziness.
They got too much power. They got
too much to do. They ain't got nothing to do, so they finding everything under the sun. So it's like whatever. Hey Cassie, hey Fujila. But so y'all that are watching, make sure y'all share the link and all that good stuff over there to Facebook so people can join us on YouTube. It's only so I can't even post until tomorrow, which is crazy. I can't post until tomorrow and I can't go live for like 30 days. So,
Dang.
whatever. Yeah. So, it's
You could have just
whatever.
went live through my joint.
I ain't know. I don't
You
know
know
if we
what?
could do it through you. I don't know if we could do it through you um on the page because they got the page blocked too. So we'll play around with it after the show. Yeah. We'll play around with it after the show to see how that goes. Anywho, um tonight we are going to be talking about being unapologetically black.
I'm black and I don't give a damn who got something to say about it. Oh, I had to use that voice.
black on black. But we are going to be talking about being unapologetically black. We're going to be talking about what that means. What that means to us, but then we're gonna also tap into a couple of other topics that I felt were important because I've witnessed these things here a lot recently, and I think it's important, but we'll hop into those later. So, Troch, when you hear the words unapologetically black, what do you think that means, G?
I mean, to me, bro, it's like living in your skin, living how you live with all the beliefs that you have, and not really caring like how people feel about how you live the way you live, being the African American that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like your beliefs, the way you move, all that. So yeah, that's what it means to me. Because I'm gonna carry myself at the way I carry myself, and I don't care who got something to say about it. I mean, you can be mindful of people's feelings, but you don't have to really adjust the person that you are just because they feel some kind of way about the way you being.
Yeah, and I think I agree with that. I feel like that's me representing myself, and not just myself, but my culture to the fullest. Like a bunch of other people, other cultures can get out here and represent their cultures. You can celebrate the hell out of St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo and all those other kind of days, but the minute you celebrate being black, it's like, oh no, who told you to celebrate that? Why are you celebrating that so openly, so freely? And it's like, why is it that I can't celebrate being black? I was born in this skin, and so I don't have a choice but to celebrate the skin that I'm in. I cannot change it. I don't want to change it. So therefore, I'm going to celebrate this skin that I'm in, enjoy it, have the best time being me, and I'm going to continue to operate as a black woman who loves herself and loves her culture, loves her people. And so being unapologetically black, that means not just celebrating myself, but celebrating other people, celebrating the wins, celebrating our beauty, because man, like, we are some beautiful people. We are some talented people. We are creators, innovators, trailblazers, and all of that dope stuff. So I'm going to celebrate all of that. Every part of that I see that's happening, I am going to celebrate it, which is why I try my best to celebrate the wins of other people on the show when it comes to like the Black Business Spotlight and doing the new music moments, because those moments, the new music moments, is filled with a bunch of Black artists that are creating music that puts us in a whole different vibe, puts us in a whole different element of being. So I'm going to celebrate that too, because it's us, I celebrate Black men. And a lot of people, I get a lot of flack for the way that I celebrate Black men, I swear. And you wouldn't think that would be a problem, but it is for some people, because of their inability to understand that the Black man is just as beautiful as the Black woman, and they deserve the love and care that I'm trying to spread. It's not that I don't love black women, because I do. I love black women just as much. But
Mm-hmm.
we're often celebrated more than the black man, but we're also um it's kind of a double-edged sword. We're celebrated, but also there's the part where we're not as celebrated, in
True.
society. Because let somebody say like black women are amazing, and what about all women? No, I said what I said,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna change that. So, um, just being unapologetically black means to operate in myself, in my best self, and even when I'm not my best self, I'm going to operate in me, being me, and being a black woman fully and completely.
True. And Michelle had a good question. She said, "Are we the only culture that have to explain why we celebrate?" And hell yeah, we are.
Yes.
Hell yeah, because
Yes.
you think about it. Let's just since you threw out Saint Patrick's Day for example, they don't never ask the Irish people like, "Yo, why y'all be drinking and fighting all the time?" They don't ever say them. They don't never ask them none of that. Like, why y'all drink for St. Patrick's Day? Motherfuckers be out here lit, tearing shit up.
Man, lit, okay.
They don't never ask, goddamn it, like if you want to take the Muslims, for example, like, oh, why y'all always gotta take a break and go pray? They don't never ask them that shit. Why
I
y'all don't
just
eat
said
pork?
that earlier. In regards to people talking about um in regards to people talking about religion, and how some people talk about like they're really into religion. I was like, yeah, then that's when I need to know that you pray at least 15 times a day because Muslims, they gonna
Broski,
get their prayer in.
What's
What's up, man?
what's
what's
popping,
going
bro?
on, man? I miss y'all, man. I had to hop in here right quick before I get back to work, but I had
Hopped
to
up in
sit
here
and
looking
check this
real light skinned.
the real
Get
light skin.
your ass out of here.
You
Mike,
put that shea butter on that face today. It's like,
you know what I'm talking about? What?
just
What?
baby.
What? What? Some body butter. It ain't parquet, it's a butter.
You're
Not
real
parquet.
shimmery, nigga. You're real shimmery
Real
right now,
shit. Hold
nigga.
on, let's see the head. Ooh.
Hey, that's what was in the case on Pulp Fiction. The mouth, his head was in the suitcase the whole time. We didn't even know.
They didn't know what was going on, man. What's up with y'all? Everything good?
Chilling, man.
We
Yeah.
good, we good. We asking, what does it mean to be unapologetically black to you, Pop Pop?
Man, being who you are, being glad who you are, where you came from, your struggles, your triumphs, and just don't fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people gonna love you, people gonna hate you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, I can go out here and win $10 million and feed everybody back in Atlanta, Georgia, in my old neighborhood, and somebody gonna find something negative to say.
Oh, my mama.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of life. So don't be apologetic for nothing that you do that you feel that you're doing for yourself. If you're doing it for you, don't be unapologetic. Say fuck them and keep moving.
That part.
Hey, it is crazy
Get it,
because
get it, get it,
it,
get it.
it, it be like a catch-22 with that type of that kind of example that you just gave. Because it's like, yeah, you could do all that, feed all them people. Somebody gonna have something to say, and it's probably gonna be a black motherfucker got something to say. Because
Right, right.
we hate on ourselves the worse than we hate
Yeah,
on everybody else.
yeah. He
Goddamn it.
fed. Yeah, he fed everybody, but he ain't even had no green beans. He gave them
I swear to God,
corn.
these sides don't even go with the
Whack,
name.
ain't
You know,
whack.
Uh,
He gave them
we gonna
corn.
get
Ain't
on
even no
white bread
string, man.
instead
You
of
know
wheat
what I'm saying?
bread. We eat white bread.
He gave him a house, but he gave him a house with 3 bedrooms. He ain't gave him 4. He just gave him 3. Selfish ass
he
nigga.
ain't out here giving out mansions or nothing. I'm
You
saying
know,
that.
yeah. Somebody always gonna find something to say about what you're doing, man. But man, as long as you know who you are, where you come from, and your struggles, and where you're trying to get to, and where you're going, man, just be you and be happy in. You know what I'm saying?
I digs.
You know
I
what? I got
digs.
a crazy like just to feed off that. Like let's just say, yeah, you had all that bread, right? You gave somebody some bread. Like you gave this person 150,000, you gave the other person 250,000. The person with 150,000 complained. Anybody ever took it back? Like, you know what? Give my shit back. Give my goddamn money back. Like,
Hey, did y'all see the video clip of the homeless guy? And the guy gave him some money, right? He gave him dollar bills, fives or whatever. He gave him a little stack of little money. And then he said, "Oh man, you can take this too, little change in the pocket." Why the motherfucker took the change and threw it back at the car? Man, they jumped out of the car and said, "Give me all my money back." That's what I would have
Right.
First of all, give me all my money and give me everything that everybody gave you today. I'm robbing you. What the fuck wrong with you, man?
That's not you robbing them now.
Now I'm robbing you. That's crazy.
Crazy.
And it's a sense of entitlement sometimes when it comes to like stuff like that. But you can get out here and do everything under the sun. That's like I think we talked about it before when Kevin Gates said that he wasn't going to be giving food to the homeless or whatever. Not food. He wasn't going to be giving frozen turkeys and whatever to the homeless. Because that makes no sense. Where do they have to cook it? Where are they going to cook a turkey if they're homeless? True. And he got so much flack for saying that, but it's the truth. If they're homeless,
like where they gonna cook it at?
What they gonna do? Cook it over an open fire in a trash can? But he did say that he would go out here and feed people, and he would do stuff, that made sense. Yeah,
people ain't hear that part.
Yeah, now right. They heard what they wanted to hear about what he had to say. And then
Six, what up, bro?
What's good, Six? But after he said all of that, it's like, but he's not out here recording himself feeding the homeless. He's not out here recording himself doing these things because he's doing it from the heart. I get it when people go out here and record, but do you know how embarrassing that can be for somebody who is in that situation, who does not want people to know they're in that situation, and you roll up on them trying to do a good deed and you recording them? Like, that's embarrassing.
I think that's the way of the world, where some people just do it for the like.
And it's crazy because you don't even have to have a camera with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got cameras.
I don't think everybody do it for the likes. I think a lot of it's done for the likes. I ain't trying to discard what people do for people. I appreciate whatever. But I think sometimes it's just for likes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what people record to like shed light on a situation and to inspire other people to like try to do it. That's the only thing I could see for you recording that shit.
Now I can see you can see the genuineness and the message behind it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like saying like, oh, I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? Let's all.
But if we all
that's like what we're trying to do with.
Like we're trying to do a more. This is a great segue. What we're trying to do in the next few weeks, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when we get ready to do it, we're not putting the camera on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. I don't want to put the camera on people because
you don't want to see nobody else. You don't want to see the stories and what they got going on in their life.
Or like, I know, unless like you're given permission, like if they give you the permission to record them, then that's a different story. Because it's a guy on TikTok, he goes and does like interviews of homeless people, and he kind of asks them questions in regards to their story and how they got to that place. And he asks them, can I record you or whatever? And they say yeah. And one of the guys that he ran into told his story, and a lot of people donated money to him so that he could at least have a hotel room and get a haircut and have a shower and things like that. That's the difference in actually like trying to record people. But some of these people just do it for the likes. I get it. You still trying to do something from your heart, but it's a whole different type of situation when you're doing it from the when you're not doing it from the heart.
Like one of my prayers is to always be to be wealthy, but not to be wealthy just for me. I want to wake up in the morning and be able to say, okay, I'm good, but I also want to be able to help people, help kids, less fortunate, because I've been in that situation before. Like where, you know what I'm saying, I know what the struggle is, and I know, and I learned this even when I taught school for a couple of years that, you know, what I
It
went
still
through.
blows my mind. I'm sorry. It still blows my mind. This nigga keeps saying he was a teacher, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to jump in your point, but this is crazy. This man was a teacher. Who the fuck is a teacher?
He the teacher that lets you come and skip in his class. Like, come on in and sit down. Like,
I'm sorry.
You do all that talking, but come on in and sit down.
Back to your point, bro.
Believe it or not, I was like the disciplinary between 6th and 7th grade. They used to love me and hate me all at the same time. But
I can't believe
back to what I was saying. like my situation, what I went through growing up, and the next generation, like kids I taught, man, I went in some kids' houses, man. I was like, yo, their situation is 10 times worse than what I went through. So it's like the generation got worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to say, don't do this, don't do that. But when your situation is like, their situation was worse than what I went through. So it's just kind of like, I always used to tell young kids and young men, like, don't let what grown folks' situations in your time dictate what your future's gonna be. Because, like I always say, like, you're in the 6th grade now, but in 5 short years, you'll be 18, you'll be on your own. Like, you have your future. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your situation now dictate what your future outcome is. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're struggling now because your parents didn't make great decisions, don't allow that to be your outcome.
Mm-hmm. I definitely feel that. And kind of tapping back into like Michelle's question, are we the only culture that has to explain why we celebrate ourselves? She also made the comment that Chinese New Year is widely celebrated. And then Cassie Fujila said, but they want to be us. That's why they be hating.
They mad they ain't doing it the way we doing it.
Right. It's a lot of double there. You know,
I'm not going to answer that question.
You heard her.
Michelle said you got that shea butter glow.
Man, yeah, I'm shining.
Literally.
And I'm unapologetically shining.
Listen, because you should be out here shining. All of this winning. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Let me apologize to everybody for not being on the show or not doing Soldier Sundays and Wind Down Wednesday. But trust and believe, behind the scenes, I'm working, and it's gonna be some changes made, and you know, it's gonna be made for the better, man. Because when, like, I got you guys support me 100%. But when you work hard on something and you're not getting support for something, that means it's time to move to something else. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep bringing y'all Wind Down Wednesdays and Soldier Sundays, but just stay tuned, man. That's all I'm saying.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. They're going.
The glow up is real.
I feel like something coming.
Hey, listen,
I might just have to tell everybody on Wednesday, switch it out. You did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Work too hard for something for people not to, back you up on, what you're doing, man.
That's true.
Keep
you know what we sound like right now?
Don't flush. It's time to get off that pot. Goddamn. It ain't flushing no more.
Hey, he sound like a one of the NBA cats and shit trying to force themselves out of they team and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't right over shit. Ain't right over here.
Oh man. Indeed. Yeah.
Side.
Like I said, man, I'm still grinding. I just want to jump in and tell y'all I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We love you too.
I'm glad I did get to do the new music moments for you guys tonight. So you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys love it. And man, I'll see y'all right on time, whole show next Tuesday.
If I ain't on that, we ain't playing it.
Mwah.
Yeah,
love you.
Love y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Everybody that's watching, love y'all too. Don't forget to like and share. Go to YouTube. Join. Tell people to join YouTube, man. I love the way the numbers growing, but man, we need more people to join in, man, and don't miss out on that experience. Don't miss out on this Fat Girl Chronicles experience, man. You should see me in the airports talking to people, telling them about the Fat Girl Chronicles. Oh, okay.
Listen,
If the name throw it off, I'll be like PHAT.
that part you gotta spell it. PH.
Yeah.
Check
But
us
y'all
out.
be good,
What's up,
man.
bro? All
Stay
right, bro.
black,
Stay
stay
safe out there,
strong.
bro.
All
Say what now?
right.
Stay
He
safe
said
out
stay
there,
safe.
man.
All right, we'll talk because we gotta set that date. The date coming
Yeah,
soon.
we
Let's get
do.
it.
We do. All right,
Yep.
baby.
I'm bringing my shea butter.
Don't.
Just let you
Don't.
Shimmery.
smooth.
I'm
Put
shimmering.
it on so silky smooth. You gotta be
Y'all
already
be
shining.
good. All right,
All
love
right,
y'all.
love
Peace.
All
you.
right, bro.
Peace. 6 said, I believe in humanity and I believe that 86, first of all, don't give us no percentages like that. 86.73%. I believe that 86.73% of the videos that are taken are meant to be used to inspire others to do the same. I think so too.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro. Check on my
Like,
brother.
I definitely believe that, but you know, it's always the naysayers that want to make it into something else.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why they got the cameras? You know what I'm saying? Like, that part don't matter to me, for real though. Long as the good being done, I don't even care about the camera part.
I think I just care about the camera parts, not necessarily for the sake of like sharing it, but for the fact like I feel like don't be all in people's faces because you know that's a different feeling being broadcast, like your situation being broadcast to the world and to social media in that way. Like, but on the flip side of that too, like that's how a lot of people are being helped because of the cameras and social media and stuff like that. I mean, if you don't mind sharing your story or how you ended up the way you the way that you are in that situation, then that's fine. I think just for me personally, I wouldn't be the person to go and put my camera in somebody's face because I know that's not something I would want somebody to do to me. I wouldn't want nobody tell us your story. Like,
Nah, that's
first,
legit.
back up. Like, first of all,
That's legit.
up. So I wouldn't ever just walk up to somebody and do that without permission. And like I said, the same guy that did it on TikTok, he dressed up as a homeless person and was kind of like walking around asking people for $1. And he like, can I get can you spare $1 so I can get on the bus or whatever? And this one lady was like, you know what? All I got is $1. I got $1 to my name, but you can have it. And he was like, you know what? Since you was willing to give me your last $1, I'm gonna multiply that by 100. And he gave her $100. And it was so funny because she like, you serious? You lying? And he was like, where you from? And then it was so funny because the way she said, I'm from here, it sounded like she said, I'm from hell. And everybody in the comments like, did she say I'm from hell? And it was so funny, but it was just the fact that he was doing a deed in order to bless other people, and so he was just trying to see who would be willing, and I think that's the biggest part of it. Sometimes is that you just got to be willing to bless others in order to receive blessings. So
want to see that compassion.
Yeah, and that's all. And I think that was all he was looking for. Like, he was just saying, it's okay to be nice to people. But a lot of people ignored him. And the lady was really like, she looked at him and like, you know what? I got $1 and you can have it. And she gave it to him. And he was like, well, you know what? Just for you being willing, I'm going to give you this. And so he gave her $100. And I thought that was really dope. But
you know what, like in that instance, it'd be hard, man. It'd be hard because there's a lot of scammers out here when you're talking about that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To just like give them money, especially after you've witnessed them play you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people out here that have witnessed people like that say like fake homeless and then go jump in the night a raw cop.
Right.
Like, damn, I'm walking.
Hey, no lie.
You know, I'm walking.
I've seen it. I have seen it. And then to be like, and not funny, not funny, but it's funny because like you'll see them, like it's one guy here in the city and you'll see his little post that he be on, like he end up leveling up with something every time. Like it went from him just out there with a chair to now he out there with a chair and a cooler. Then he be out there with a chair, a cooler, an umbrella, and it'd be like, where you bringing this stuff from?
He used them little coins, man. Them little coins added up for him. That little cooler is his refrigerator.
But look, it's like a real deal, like nice rolling cooler. I'm like, bro, that cooler like $60. That's like a $60 cooler.
He invested in his
get the
stuff. He about to sell waters
from Family Dollar because I ain't paying for no $60-$70 cooler. But that's just me. But
he about to sell some waters and be on forever.
But I was cracking up because it went from, and then like his sign changed and all kind of stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you just elevate now. This a business. This thing went from a hustle to a business." I see you, Playboy. But and to get back to us talking about being unapologetically black, it is a sad thing that we have to explain why we celebrate us, why we can't just celebrate us freely, and why is it such a hard thing for other people to celebrate us openly and freely as well. Because the minute a black man opened his mouth and said something that the black woman is amazing, the black woman is beautiful, and Godfrey, the comedian, made a post or did a video, talked about it in an interview, and the videos have been floating around, and he's like, the minute I say something about a black woman, it's like, but what about this and what about that? He was like, no, I said what the fuck I said. I said black women, because he was like, you know, everybody wants to be a black woman until it's time to be a black woman. He was like, everybody, when they get an attitude, they want to do, you know, they want to have black girl attitude. They want to portray the black woman. Even gay white men go around, you know, girl, like that's what he was saying in the video. And he was like, but then when it's time to be a black woman, nobody want to be a black woman. And then there's so many people disrespecting the black woman that it's ridiculous. But everybody wants to wear black women's hair or have black women lips and butts and shapes and all those kind of things. And it's like, y'all want to celebrate us, but not celebrate us. You want to be us, but you don't want to be us. And I'm like, this is getting tiring to be in this country, and everything that we do, you want to be a part of. You want to celebrate. You want to amplify for yourself and for your culture, because it's not there. But then when it's time for us to do it, it's ghetto. True. Oh no, baby, because if you do it, then it's ghetto too. You know, so Fuji La said, I hate when gay men do that, or even just white women.
You skipped the whole gay white men.
No, I didn't. I said I hate when gay white men do that, or even just white and then just white women, and they all speak in the same accent.
Yeah, that should be crazy. Because like I say, when it comes to that and all the flamboyancy, they be doing too much. You be doing too damn much. Like, I don't even know women that do that. Like, who you copying? Who you copying? They be extra with it, bro. But I'm not gonna go down that road right now because this will be a whole different show. I get started. Like, sit your ass down.
6 said we have to celebrate us because all news portray us as being a villain in every single situation that they put out there. So we got to show our beauty and creativity on an extravagant level. You are not lying. And that's the other thing, which is why, like, I feel like platforms like this are important. And celebrating us is important. Like, one of the shows that I wanted to do, and we're still going to do it, we just gotta move some stuff around. But we're gonna do a ladies' night show. We're gonna do a ladies' night show, like we did the men show. We're gonna do a ladies' night show, and then we're gonna do a show where it's a combination of Black men and women as guests to talk about celebrating each other and to have a conversation where we are literally openly having those conversations, where we don't have the space to talk about those things that hurt Black men, that hurt Black women when it comes from a Black man or a Black woman. But we need to have these conversations so that we can have an understanding of each other. I think the lack of spaces that allow us to come into and be authentically open and be honest about how we feel aren't available. A lot of those spaces aren't available. So Black men and Black women can't come into a room and have a conversation because I think we're afraid of what could take place when we decide to have a conversation and truly listen and be willing to understand the other gender's side. So we're going to work that out to be able to have that live and in person, because that's an in-person conversation that needs to be had. And just highlighting the Black man, because we talk about, great things all the time, but I want to celebrate Black men as fathers, Black women as mothers, and just celebrate us all the way around, because we are often seen as the villain. We are often seen as the people who are always on government assistance and things like that, when in actuality, and I used to work for the welfare department. In actuality, the government and welfare was not created for Black people. It was created for white people. And a majority of the people on welfare are white people, not Black people. If you look at the statistics, it shows that that the people that make use of welfare the most are white people, not Black people. And a majority of us are denied the assistance because we either fall right above, or we fall way over, or we're not in the tax bracket in order to be able to receive assistance. So it's a lot that we aren't able to get because we're Black. It's a lot we're not able to get because because of the things that society portrays, that that's all Black people. It ain't. And I said it ain't.
Get y'all cameras and go look at them lines. Go look at them lines and see who up in there.
So all I can say is don't try to put us in a box and make it seem like we're out here just taking advantage of everything. We are the world's scapegoat. And if we begin to celebrate each other and have those open conversations, then we will understand that we can change how the world sees us eventually, but we have to change how we see each other first. We look at each other as we're competing against one another. Nah, if we learn to come together and actually have some conversations and sit down to gain an understanding, then that's when you can actually start changing stuff. But until you have an understanding, you will just until you have an understanding, you will just continue to be living in your ignorance. And I say that all the time, trying to gain an understanding before you try to tell me about me. Until you have an understanding or gain clarity, then you don't get to tell me about me. And you don't get to tell me why I am the way I am, and you walked in on chapter 37 and a half of my life. I don't even know why I am that I am, because I've been this way. Like, you don't get to tell me when I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I'm still trying to figure out this. So you don't get to tell me about me. So it's crazy.
You touched on a good point though when you were saying like that's we the world scapegoat though, but I kind of find it a little flattering though, because it's like we can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like we still don't miss a beat. We still dog walk all that shit. Think about it.
Yep.
75% of the NFL is fucking Black dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, dominating all the sports. Y'all built us to withstand all this, and now y'all mad that y'all forgot that y'all put us in the gym for fucking all these years. We've been in the gym all these years. What you thought was gonna happen?
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Michelle said our culture has overcome a lot. It's only been 54 years ago that we were allowed to purchase real estate.
That sounds so crazy when you like hear it out loud and just think that this 2022. It was like what? You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy as hell.
It definitely does, cause my mama would have been 67 this year. No, my mom would have been 68 this year. So think about like what? Like what?
That's crazy.
What?
It's like the way time fly. You would think that you would think that it was way long ago than that, but you know it's like everything moves so fast. You wouldn't even like get to soak up just the. It was recent as hell.
Yeah, like
we gotta fight for so much other shit that you forgot about that part.
Man, our arms is tired. Okay, our arms is tired. We've been out here fighting for everything, and now 6. We knew you had more than that. We knew.
I did not.
We knew.
I did
Boy,
not.
shut.
Thought he was a fucking imbecile.
He also said people see what they want to see, and that is definitely the truth. Definitely the truth. I got tongue tied in a mug right there. It's definitely the truth. Right. It's ain't. Okay. Ignorance is bliss. It is for a lot of people. Let me tell you something, Cass. People love to tell you where you should be. They do. But
I'm mad you read that the way she meant that. That's crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. That's why they say black women crazy. What the hell was that? I would have never read that like that. The hell?
I understand. But it's the truth. Like, people are always telling you where you should be, what you should be doing, or that you're doing too much, or you're not doing enough, or all of these other things. And it's like, how are you, or who are you to tell me that I'm not doing enough or doing too much, or like help me to understand your authority in my life so that I can, so I can start doing stuff the way you want me to do them. Because if I moved the way you wanted me to move, or did what you think I should be doing, or how many things you think I should be doing, who am I living my life for at this point? You or for me? So I think that's also part of like people's expectations, or like everybody's varying realities. And so what you may think is too much is just enough for me, because there may be additional things that you don't fully understand that's happening, that's helping me to be able to do all of these things, or the reason for me doing all of these things. Like I get told a lot that I'm doing too much. I get told that a lot. And it's like, I'm doing too much for who though? And how about, instead of telling me I'm doing too much, how about asking me why I do so many things? Then that way you can have clarity and an understanding before you have an opinion, because that's all you have is an opinion, instead of having clarity and a full understanding of why. Because you just coming in on chapter 37 and a half and like, oh, you do too much. According to who? And I hear that so many times.
Say that. If you weak as hell, just say that.
Just say that. It's okay.
And I'm not asking you to do none of it with me or for me. So what the fuck does it matter?
Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. Okay. Michelle said, and I actually tried to read it too. I understood you, baby girl. I understood you.
Emotional damage.
And 6 said, and why aren't they doing it? Fujila said they be saying all this and that, but don't contribute in any kind of way. like, or they fake help. Man, I mean,
What's
if
the
you
fake
gonna
help? Break down fake help.
fake help to me is like they gonna help you, but then they gonna talk about you. They gonna help you, or they gonna have a whole lecture before they do it, you know. Or they be like, oh, well, I'm gonna see what I can do. You know, knowing good and damn well they don't plan on helping no way.
Shouts out to the mug. The mug game. What that mug say? Put it to the camera.
Don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass.
Looks like merch to me.
And that it is. That it is. But I'm gonna tap into Cassie's comment, because like you just said, you would have never read this like this.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna switch it from being unapologetically black to our next little topic. Policing Black women's voices and happiness. Cause man, that is something that happens.
Fake help was when they say they do something, but only got you step forward, 2 steps back. Oh, okay.
Oh, she said fake help is when they say they will do something, but only get you 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Sheesh. I mean, you won't really help.
So you're a burden. Oh, so you're a burden.
Oh, so you ain't really do shit to help. But policing Black women's voices and Black women's happiness. I wanted to tap on that because, and I'm glad Cassie said it, like, there is a difference in how she said this and compared to somebody else might have said it or understood it or probably tried to read it. But one of the things that I have noticed is that our tones and a lot of the things that we express is always policed by other people. It's always, Charles, is you frozen? Yeah, you gotta be. That nigga look creepy than a bug. But a lot of Black women are policed by their tone and the things that we say because someone does not have the ability to fully understand what it is that we're saying, or they are choosing not to understand what it is that we're saying. So like Cassie said how she spelled B. Somebody they said that they would have never read it like that. I read it like that because that's exactly how I would say it. Like, people tell you where you should be because I understood the frustration in her tone, followed by the faces that were on there too. So there is a level of frustration in what she said. So the A's had to be said, if that makes any sense. But a lot of times we are policed, and when we say something, it's like, well, why would you use that tone with me? When it's not even that it's my tone, it's you. I could be like, okay. And somebody will be like, well, why you got an attitude? I don't have an attitude. I said, okay. And if you paid attention, you would have paid attention to the motion that I use, because a lot of times when Black women say something, 90% of the time, there is a motion. There is something that lets you know the tone or the way that it's being said. So if I said, okay, that's different than me saying, okay. And that's way different than me saying, okay. All those mean different things.
But the first two kind of confusing.
How?
Do them again.
Okay.
Attitude.
Okay.
So it depends on what was said to make them respond like that. So that's what dudes get confused at. You know what I'm saying? When we talking, I ain't gonna even say Black women. I'm just saying women, period. Because the tones, man. Y'all get some of the same kind of tones, and we can't differentiate between tones. And y'all want us to pay attention to micro movements and all that. No, what the hell is that?
But a lot of times, right? Fujila, she said it be their perception, and we're not responsible for that. A lot of times, it is your own feelings as to why you perceive something in a particular way. You might be like, "Oh, she said that because she got an attitude."
So it don't have nothing to do with the context of the conversation?
Because, I mean, sometimes it does, but a lot of times, like, so if me and you talking and you say something, and I just like, okay, then it might not be that I have an attitude. It might just be that I'm confused. But a lot of times, if I'm confused and I be like, okay, then it's taken, oh, well, she had an attitude. No. Everything isn't attached to us having an attitude. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
A lot of
y'all
times
can't just say I'm confused. That way there's no room for misinterpretation.
Because I can still say, okay, but I'm confused. It will still be interpreted as me being an attitude, me having an attitude. Even if I said, okay, but I'm confused. Me saying, okay, could be, wait a minute, let me gather myself. Let me think and let me figure out what's happening. Give me a moment to process. Because that's another thing that men want for us to do. Y'all want for us to give y'all a moment to process, but we're supposed to process as fast as a computer, as Microsoft 11 is processing us typing. And that ain't how it works either. So
this feels like a lose-lose, especially when you saying that you're gonna deliver it that way that you're delivering it. Then I'm looking at Fujila comment. She say, why y'all can't ask for clarification? And then she said, like what you mean by that? So if you say okay the way you said okay, and I'll be like what you mean by that? Like, what you mean by that? Then you gonna think I have a fucking attitude.
No, it's not.
But I'm just riding off the wave that you sending.
No. So what I'm saying is, if I be like, okay, like a lot of times, and that's the part of communication is nonverbal. Like if you see I'm looking confused or trying to, like if I'm just sitting back, like, okay, and you see me like processing it, and my brain is like, I don't fucking understand, or I look confused. Then like sometimes it's taking like, well, you shouldn't even have to. What you mean? Okay. Because then it's taken like I have an attitude. I don't have an attitude, nigga. I'm confused. I'm legit confused. I'm over here trying to figure it out. That's why I said okay. Okay.
I feel you. I get it from that perspective because
so basically,
we figured that y'all done processed it already and came up with a. I mean, y'all do though. Y'all, man, look, man, shit.
Y'all like, and that's the thing. Sometimes we do, but sometimes we don't have the.
How the fuck we supposed to know that though?
Right. Just like we don't know that y'all need time to process all the time either. Even if y'all do need time to process, y'all expect us to give y'all that time. But as women, we're expected to be like, oh, okay, I get it. Blah, 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 blah. And then run down a 10-step plan for you right there on the spot. Nah, nigga, I need time to think. I need time to process what you just said to me because I need to make sure that when I do give an answer, that if I do have the attitude that you are worth, you gonna catch all of the attitude that you're supposed to be catching. So give me a minute before I respond.
Like, can't just be the bigger person and not.
No, nope.
What's up, Marcy?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, so y'all expect us to be the bigger person all the time, but y'all never want to take that role.
You talking about so why you just can't be the bigger person? No,
right.
I'm not finna be the bigger person.
You
all the
saying
time.
that I got to clap back because you deserve this clap back.
No, because I I'm saying that if I am gonna clap back, you gonna get all that you deserve, but give me a minute to process it to make sure that I'm clapping back for a reason and making sure that I'm not overreacting. Because sometimes, it could be that you do have an attitude. So you trying not to give that person your attitude at that point in time. Let me process this real quick before I give you all of this attitude that you don't deserve. But Michelle said, we as a culture have a unique way of speaking. Look at the different ways we use "you good." Bop.
You good?
You good? Oh, you good. All of those different ways that we use "you good," right? Cassie said, I would explain, like, if I said, okay, I'm gonna be like outfit popping or something.
Or son. Outfit popping or son.
Some. I read the comment before I posted it.
But she should have left it as son. Damn.
6 said, when it's time for us to realize that the situation causes for us as men to back off no matter the race, we need to realize that we have to back off at that specific time.
Man, that's too fast of processing time. Like, ain't nobody thinking that fucking fast. Like, especially when it's a situation that is a dialogue of intense wording and actions. Ain't nobody processing that shit that fast. Like, oh man, you know what? Let me just go take a step in. No, hell no, you gonna defend yourself. Shit.
Nah, I think
you know it's real.
No. That's just like, damn, I lost my train of thought. I was finna tap into like police and Black women's happiness. Cause no lie, when Black women are together, they spend money like drug dealers, okay? Period. Black women get together, they could be just out enjoying life. It's not Black men, or it could be anybody. We could be out celebrating just because it's Friday, because we happy, because just because we felt like going out to have drinks. And the minute that we're out, it's like somebody always got to say, well, what are you guys celebrating? Whose birthday is it? How about we just out here being happy Black women? Because can we not do that?
Because y'all be turning up too much.
I mean, because when we turn up, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. Because
so what's the damn reason? That's all they ask. What's the reason? So explain that.
Today is Tuesday.
So explain that.
No.
Just say that.
I shouldn't have to explain that. I should not have to explain why I'm out being happy.
If somebody is just asking you a regular question, like, hey, what's the celebration about? You can't just say shit. It's Tuesday, nigga.
Look, because if you saw a bunch of white women out and they was out here celebrating and doing their thing, and it's just a regular day or whatever, you would ask, but then it wouldn't be the undertone. Let me see how to say this. A lot of times,
being their regular thoughty selves,
there is an undertone of, what are you doing out? What are you celebrating? Or like, what is your reason? Because as though we can't just be out having a good day, like we have to have a specific reason for us being out all together on a Tuesday having a good time. Now, if it's a Tuesday and you see a whole group of white women out, they're not going to be like, oh, what are they celebrating? It's just going to be like, they out. They just out.
I know what you're saying.
And it's like, can we stop being policed? Can we stop being every time we have a conversation with people, like we have an attitude? And like, I've had to say this so many times here recently that it's becoming an issue. Like, I ain't got no attitude. I don't have an attitude. I don't have an attitude. Because I get tired of people telling me I have an attitude when I don't have an attitude. Instead of telling me I have an attitude, how about you ask me if I have an attitude? Ask me. Be like, you good? You okay? What's going on? Or whatever, you know.
And then you'll be like, why you say that?
No.
Why you think something going on?
No, because then it will be a level of concern instead of you trying to project or tell me that I have an attitude. So it's like now we need to get to a point where it's not about you telling me what I'm doing or like trying to control my narrative. Like, no, don't control my narrative. I'm not gonna tell you got an attitude. I'm like, you good, G? Because if I feel like you got an attitude, I'm like, you good? And then if you don't, you're gonna be like, no, G, I'm good. You know, no, I'm good. I got, you know, just work or whatever's happening. But when it comes to a woman, it's mostly, oh, you got an attitude. It's never a question. It's never a question. You good? It's never a question. That's the automatic go-to because I don't know what, maybe it makes y'all feel better to think that I got an attitude instead of it just being a question. So I don't know.
I feel you. Yeah, some comments up there.
Yeah, Fuji Lai said, "Man, your business. How about that? All up in black women's business."
Look at
and
attitude.
Six said, "You know me, Trosh, and you know I process shit that fast, bro."
I ain't trying to hear.
Michelle said, because their misconception is we as women are always at each other's throats being catty. Instead, we're out here being black girl magic. And she corrected her spelling of magic. Casey said, why you spell magic like that?
For real.
But
well, the G and the J is kind of close, so I get it.
Yeah. Slip of the finger. But yeah, that's the part for me is that we are policed so often that it's like, damn, can I just be a black woman being and, you know, just being myself, being, you know, in my space, having a good time? Why do I always have to be celebrating something in order for me to be out looking fine? Because I felt like looking fine. Why I can't just be, and then why does it always have to be for somebody? Why it can't be for me? Why I can't just be out here looking fine because I want to be out here looking fine? So I don't know. I think a lot of the way that we operate and the way that we move in regards to one another is like we gotta stop thinking that, you know, all of what we do is because of somebody else, for somebody else, and all that kind of stuff. Because it's not. Like, we just be out here being our fine selves because we out here being our fine selves.
I feel that. I'm going to go back up off that because, you know, you about to get attitude. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the comments about to get an attitude. So I don't feel like arguing with no attitudes right now. You know what I'm saying? She Michelle spelling magic wrong and all that, you know? Like, hey, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was crazy? How they was trying to make us cut our locks for a job. Yeah, that was man, that's crazy. Remember they made that boy cut his locks to wrestle?
Yep.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy.
But that's gonna be part of the other little topic that we're gonna touch on. But we're gonna hop into one of these we're gonna hop into this commercial break in one of our segments, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about being a black professional.
Ooh.
And what does that mean, and what does being a black professional look like? Because shit, why can't I be being myself, being a black professional? Who determines what professionalism is? And all of that stuff. So we're going to hop on over to these things real quick. And we shall return. All right, y'all. Mm-hmm. Stick around.
It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded, we on some legendary, oh yeah we overnose it, we on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it, premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted. They don't know what we been through, but it's time now that we show and prove, and I had to follow my instincts and my hand plays, so it's your move. We had time with our backs up against walls, dog, but we made it, and them fake niggas show fake love, but we beat the game and we It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded, we on some legendary, oh yeah we overnose it, we on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it, premature celebration.
Ooh, 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 all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. So make sure y'all reach out to us if y'all want to get y'all some merch.
Yep, like that cup she just had right there, that mug.
Bow,
You know
bow.
what I'm talking about?
So we got it in mug form. You can get a stemless wine glass. You can get a wine glass with a stem. You can get water bottles. All of that good stuff. So we got a lot of dope stuff.
Shirts.
We got more stuff coming. So make sure y'all reach out to us. Like I said, our website was a little delayed, but you know it's coming back around. So give us a second. We got y'all, and y'all can inbox us to place an order for a mug or whatever, or you can wait till the website to be up, which will be soon. Okay, because listen, you know, stuff happens, technology happens, all that good stuff. So, but we back up in this thing, and we gonna hop to the F word real quick, okay? Because I want to hop into the F word. Okay. The F word with me.
Let's do it. Where your music?
Oh, I didn't do the video. I just did the picture thing. So the F word for today is rest. I don't even know if I did this as an F word, but it's a necessity for me to do it today because I have realized the importance of rest, not just sleeping, but rest. Your mind and body need the opportunity to rest in order to regroup, in order to give you what you need, in order for you to be a legit functioning person. And sometimes as adults, we are running on fumes. Stop going hard. Stop being team no sleep. Stop, not stop going hard for your things or just in general, but stop feeling like you gotta overdo it. Stop feeling like you cannot take a break to rest, to sleep, or any of that. It is necessary to rest, to sleep, to enjoy life, to get out from in front of your computer, to get out and enjoy people, to get out and do what life has to offer. Because at the end of the day, we will look up and be 76 and not have experienced anything that life had to offer because we were so busy going hard. We were so busy with our blinders on and our head down, pedal to the metal, to the grind. And sometimes you got to sit up, you got to sit back, you got to step away, you got to say, forget all of that stuff, because that's what helps you. Those moments that you step away help you to have clarity. Those moments that you step away help you to figure out what's next, help you to come up with fresh ideas, help you to be able to have conversations with people that could help you come up with some fresh ideas. So, yeah, take a step back, make sure you rest. And I don't just mean, like I said, I'm going to keep repeating it. I don't just mean sleeping. Because sometimes when you sleeping, that does not mean you're resting, because your brain could still be on 1,000 miles an hour and you are not resting. Try your best to rest. And if you cannot rest, do everything under the sun so that you can try to rest. That means meditating. That means listening to some soft music to get you to go to sleep. That means probably watching something on television that'll help you to wind down. And I know people say don't watch TV before you go to bed, but if that's the only thing that can kind of get you into a mode of coming off of 1,000 and winding down, then do so. But rest is essential for the body to regroup and do what it needs to do, and for it to reset itself to get back into a mode of moving and grooving for the next day. So make sure you give yourself that. It's a necessity. All right, y'all.
Let
And
me
that's
just
your F word.
I want to touch on that for a second. You don't run now and all that. Now, but I'm sometimes it's a catch 22 though with that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you've been doing what you've been doing and you miss your beat sometimes because like you don't like you be resting instead of going hard for what you're trying to do. So you don't want to miss those opportunities again that you missed the last time. So I understand why some people be like, all right, let's just gotta go hard for this, because you know you want to get to that level that you're trying to get to, and not have to the opportunity come around again, or you know what I'm saying, like not wait for the opportunity to have to come back around again for you. So like you make that opportunity yourself sometimes. But I get it, because
Right.
you can refresh yourself and come up with better ideas when you rest, but you don't know that in the moment.
Right. But I'm not saying, and I think like a lot of times people confuse stopping with resting. Resting don't have to be like for 5 or 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Resting can be sometimes a few hours before you hop into whatever it is that you're used to doing. Because that rest or that moment that you take a minute to breathe, like you need that. I know what it's like to get off work, working from 7 to 3 or 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, get off work, go home, do more work for my business, go to the studio to record the show and do all of those kind of things. And then it's like by the end of the week, I'm burnt out because I was burning the candle on both ends. Or not even the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of 2 months. I'm over here like, oh, help me, Jesus, I can't do it.
No, that's true. I know
But
what you're
then I'd
saying.
be like, I got to keep doing it. And I can barely keep my eyes open. Nah, take a moment. A moment don't mean like you got to take a whole day or you got to take a couple days. Resting sometimes all you need is about a good hour to give yourself to come off of the day's high, to get you back ready for that next high that you're getting ready to be on. Because I love what I do. I love doing the show. But today, I rested. Today, I took a moment to go outside, to go, I went and found my favorite little spot, and I sat in the car and watched the water for a moment so I can really think of what things I needed to do. Because a lot of times when we constantly going and doing, you don't realize how much you miss because you're constantly going and doing. You miss opportunities to not just for whatever it is that you're focused on doing, you miss opportunities to connect. You miss opportunities to breathe and relax. You miss opportunities to check in on people. You miss those opportunities because you're so focused on what you're trying to do. You're missing the people or the opportunities for growth and understanding and learning, and for a moment of peace when you're so focused, and when you're so focused on the busyness and not the business. And those are two different things. So I get being focused on the busyness, but we got to be focused on the business and the people that make our lives what they are. So rest is essential. And it was, like I said, it was gloomy today, but I went outside, sat in the car, watched the water, and was able to listen to some music and let my mind kind of just decompress. When you constantly in go mode, your body is stressed. That is a level of stress that nobody should be on 24 hours a day. So
True.
even when you take those moments, and even if as you're living in your moments, take a moment, because that's the other part. We will miss the opportunity to celebrate our good moments because we're constantly going. You've been going, that you ain't even celebrated the fact that you did this, you did that, you won this, you won that, you accomplished this goal, you accomplished that goal, all those different things. You do not celebrate them when you are constantly going. And you constantly going and doing all of this for what? When you aren't even able to focus or to celebrate the wins in you doing all of this. Nah, I'm finna take a break. I'm finna take a step back and celebrate myself, because I've been out here pedal to the metal for so long. I'm going to celebrate the fact that I did this. Like even some of the little smaller things. I wrote in my calendar for a whole week. I learned to celebrate every small win, because that means something for me. Because sometimes when you constantly going, you don't write stuff down. I wrote everything down this week. I'm going to celebrate small wins, but that's all. That's what's important.
Definitely, it is good to like jot down those small wins, because a lot of shit be losses, and losses drain you. So those wins give you that extra oomph back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Bald Head Niggas with Beers in the building. I see you, Dodie Mac. I see you, Cliff. It's popping. Them the bros right
Michelle,
there.
Rest, but not lose focus.
Feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. And then 6 said, I tell my trainees that if you take 10 seconds to backtrack and do something right, that will save you 5 hours of explaining how you just fucked up something.
But that ain't resting though. That ain't resting. That's doing more work and all that. I gotta do this again and all that.
This guy. Yeah, you gotta do it again. But then if you're gonna do it right, if it's gonna take you 10 seconds to backtrack it and do it right, instead of you doing it for 5 hours, I'm gonna take them 10 seconds. I'm gonna take them 10 seconds. But yeah, that's all it is just changing your perspective on your why.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the part that we end up forgetting as we get into this mode of constantly going. We forget our why, and then we constantly doing all of this stuff, and it be like, fuck am I even doing all of this for?
Hey, Fuji La funny as hell, man. She say, I always will roll myself. LOL. Cheers to me. LOL. Like, I just walked up the stairs. Where the booze? Where the booze?
Because I'm gonna celebrate that too. Because 9 times out of 10, I probably would have got on the elevator if it was one available. Okay,
that's comedy. I just shut the door.
Today
Where's the liquor?
That reminds me of that little meme that say, hood niggas celebrate everything when it comes to a woman. Oh, girl, you out here drinking your water and stuff. I'm so proud of you. Celebrate everything. Babe, what you doing? Nothing over here writing. Oh my God, you so powerful. Hood niggas celebrate everything, and it would be so funny because that's true. Like when you messing with a hood dude, that is legit true.
In the hood way too, though. You out here drinking your water. Let's celebrate. Let's drink this liquor. Let's drink some liquor for you drinking your water.
My baby the bomb. She out here drinking water. Like what, nigga? Ain't she supposed to be drinking water? I said Celebrate her. Listen, Fuji La cracks me up, okay?
She hilarious.
She said she ain't lying. She is truly like that, and she cracks herself up doing it too. I ain't mad at her. Cassie is like my spirit baby, because all of the stuff she be saying, it be dead true. And that's some shit I would do. Like, celebrate myself. I'm celebrating me. And I think I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm going to celebrate my small wins, because I have taken so many big losses and I've taken so many hits that was like, whew, if I take one more, I ain't getting up. But then I get up. And so it's like I got to celebrate everything now. I have to celebrate all of my small wins and everything that makes me feel at peace now, because I know what it's like to not have that peace. So I don't want to be that person out here searching for my peace no more. I'm going to celebrate me. If that means I'm going to turn up in the car by myself while I'm rolling up to Walmart, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my music on and I'm going to have it on 33 loud, like I got something in the trunk. I ain't got nothing in there. That's factory, baby. But I'm going to pull up and I'm going to be celebrating, because you got to. But, that's your F word for the day. All right, y'all.
That was a dope one.
Thank you. Thanks. Let's see. Stop and take a break is the principle.
Man, we know the principle. This nigga trying to run our show.
Okay.
God.
Sorry.
Oh my
God. So we're gonna tap into the next topic of the night, and then we got it's just me, and we got our music moment, and then we up out of here. So our next topic is being a Black professional. What does that look like? What does it mean? And what is your definition of being professional when it comes to being Black?
I mean, as far as my definition of being professional, I don't think it's no different than being a professional, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing changes just because I'm Black. Professionalism is professionalism, but people tend to like try to separate the two as if they're two different things. Like, I still have to do all the same things that this next person had to do. Like, I'm not half-assing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not treating mine like it's a damn joke. Like, that's crazy. Like we just cut corners to get on. No, we don't. No, we don't. We actually, if you want to fucking be real with the shit, we actually do double the fucking work. We do double the work.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's just us. And I tell people that all the time. Like 95% of the time, it's just us. Like, doing everything from beginning to end. Like, and sometimes when you drop the ball and you try your best to make up for dropping the ball, like, you can't satisfy everybody, so it is what it is. But sometimes, man,
it's like
it really just be us.
For real, man. Don't you know how how a race is ran, right? Let's say when they set him up, how they going around the loop, and it's always that one motherfucker in the back, but he on the fast lane, and then you got the person in the front, but they on the wide lane. It's like we always in the back, but ain't no around the loop. It's a straight ass track, and you already halfway down there. I'm starting from under the earth. God damn it! Yep. I had to dig myself out the core.
I had to dig to even get to the sidewalk. Now I'm trying to run the race. like my guy Marvin at the barbershop that I go to. This is like what you just said is a perfect, made me remember what he says. He says, that's kind of like between a baby and a horse. A baby and a horse baby. He said, "You want me to be impressed because your baby know how to hold his head up and it's 18 and it's now 18 months? I'm not impressed. Horses come out the womb, shake themselves off, and they can stand up and do horse stuff. And your baby can barely hold his head up." And that's kind of how and that's how it is. Like literally, they come out the womb, they can shake themselves off, be standing up and doing horse stuff while we over here still trying to learn how to even be a damn baby. You know what I'm saying? Like we're learning how to be a baby while they over here doing majestic horse shit. And we can't even, we just still trying to learn how to even hold our head up. And it's crazy because that's the world we live in, but they expect us to be on the same playing field. And we're not. We've never been. We've never been on the same playing field.
That analogy can also go in reverse though. You know what I'm saying? Like you came out with a fast start. I had to develop and I still riding your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You my fucking pet.
Yep. But it's just one of those things like in this life, like and I tell people all the time when they be like, oh, like lacks professionalism. This is my level of professionalism. Who said that I had to be your idea of what professional is?
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't code switch in order to talk to you, in order for you to be able to understand me so that I don't offend you and that my tone isn't taken as though I have an attitude with you. It's like, bro, I'm not finna keep code switching no more. Either you take all of this or nothing. I'm not finna keep code switching in order for you to feel comfortable because I speak with a tone that makes you think that I have an attitude. No, that's on you. I'm speaking with the tone that I speak with, not the tone, not with the tone that I have an attitude. Now, if I had an attitude, you know it, and I don't. So stop telling me I got an attitude.
Really
but
don't.
You know, it's just one of those things where I'm no longer going to conform to what pleases the masses in order for me to be accepted as professional. No, because me walking into, like, if I worked a regular gig, me walking into work with my hair like this would be an issue. It would be an issue because it's not a natural hair color. And I was told that at one job, like, oh, you can only have natural hair colors. No. No. And what they do, it wasn't nothing they can do. It was nothing they can do. My hair was fire engine red. It's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. I'm not going to change my hair color because it makes you feel uncomfortable. And the crazier part was that my manager and my supervisor were saying something about it, and the person over the company was the person that was like, "Oh, I like your hair."
That'd be crazy. See, that'd be that other shit right there where a motherfucker be overstepping their authority and shit. Like, bro, you doing too much, man. You trying to impress all these motherfuckers, bro. Like, you doing too much.
Right, Cass, doing it with your whole ass. And Trost don't code switch neither. Like, this dude talk how he talk. Like, it don't even matter. And that's what Cass just said. She said people be looking at me crazy because I don't code switch ever. I speak how I speak. LOL to everybody, restaurants, all that. And that's Trost too. He's like, when I be on the, like, it's so funny hearing him in his work setting, and it be like, where you at?
Cause I be like, y'all want this fake shit or y'all want these numbers? Which one y'all want? Cause y'all know where y'all got me at, and y'all know how I got to be with this customer base that y'all set me up with. So leave me the fuck alone and let me do this shit the way it's gonna work. or you could bring one of these other motherfuckers over here that's gonna do all that code switching and shit. And I guarantee y'all don't get the results.
Get a sale, right? And still not get a sale. So I don't know. I think it's just like I was reading yesterday, and the book that I was reading talked about how people you can choose to be this way or that way, and people choosing to be one way or another automatically means that they can choose to be another way. So if I'm choosing to be this way or this way, I can choose to be that way. No, why do I have to choose to be the way that fits your idea of something? Why is it that I cannot just be me and be me in the idea that I see fit for me? And the overall point that she said in the book was basically because it is a projection and it taps into our own bias and bigotry when it comes to other people. And it is a matter of us not wanting to adjust to other people because it makes us uncomfortable adapting to those situations. Like, real, what? Mind blown. God damn. So, like, this book is amazing, and I'm only on chapter 1, but it's called The Body Is Not an Apology. And it's pretty much talking about, not apologizing for who you are, how you are, for taking up space, whether that's vertically or horizontally. Like, take up the space that you take up regardless of how it makes other people feel. That's like, that's like if people call me extra. I've been called extra my whole damn life. Okay, and I'm not going to dim my light so that you can feel better.
Right.
Not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, because at the end of the day, why would I turn my light down to make you feel better? The sun don't give a damn about blinding you. Why should I? Because I'm not. And to me, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna be unapologetically black, and I'm gonna be unapologetically Leo. I'm gonna be unapologetically Tiffany, and all of that, because we had this discussion last week.
Who the hell is Tiffany?
I'm gonna be unapologetic me.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't like working with y'all.
You do. You love it here.
There's 9 of y'all. You ain't even got no argument back. That's the most scary part. Like, yes, it is, nigga. Now what?
I'm like, are you mad about it or what? Because
I'm gonna create me another person.
You do got another person.
I don't. I'm all these the same person.
No, that's 2 different people.
Who?
You, Trosh.
Who?
And the D name is 2 different people.
The D name.
Yeah, because I know you don't like people saying your name on here.
Whatever.
The government official name.
We not 2 different people.
That is, because when Trosh is present and he is in focus mode and in business mode, that's a whole different person than the other one. That's 2 different people. Right, Michelle, tell them again. We all got another person.
Don't co-sign this lunatic shit.
We all got another person.
No, I don't. I'm one dude.
Because we all be like, if stuff pop off, don't make this person or this side of me come out. We all got another side. I just didn't have a couple more. But, whatever.
A couple more?
Yeah, so it's Leo, it's Tiffany, it's Daphne.
Who the fuck is Daphne? Don't just say random names, bro.
Whew. Oh, that was... Y'all don't know Daphne.
No, we don't.
Y'all don't know Daphne.
Whatever, bro.
She said, I'm Nikki when I need to be. And Fuji said, you can see the switch in my mama. Her eyes flicker. I need to see it, Michelle.
Wait, Cassie is Michelle's daughter?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. Crazy.
I ain't know that.
You late.
Hey,
you tardy
yeah,
to the
late.
party. You tardy to the party.
I am. Now I can see.
Yes,
now
her name is Daphne Valentine is her last name. Yeah. Tro's over there like, oh Lord, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, she said that's my mama. That is her mama. And her sidekick, Rashida, See, she got 3 people. Ha!
Man,
That's
going on.
hilarious.
Going on.
But also like kind of tapping onto what Cassie said in regards to the hair. The whole thing, like it's a shame that it had to be a law passed in order for us to not be discriminated against for something that grows naturally out of our hair the way that it grows out of our hair. I mean, out of our head. Like I can't wear my fro if I wanted to wear my fro because
Yeah,
that's
that's
how my hair
ridiculous.
grows. Or I can't wear my locks because you know it's unprofessional. Why? What makes my hair unprofessional? If it's not getting in the way of anything, if it's not, you know, it'd be different if I was out here wearing my hair like Baps, you know, like I was on Baps. Then that'd be a different story. But if I'm wearing my hair, it naturally comes out of my hair, or if I'm wearing it braided or whatever the case may be, ain't nothing wrong with me wearing my hair like that. And if that's a bother to you, then this is not somewhere where I need to be working.
I'm braiding my hair too. I wish a motherfucker would say something about braiding my hair.
What hair?
The hair on my fucking head.
Okay.
Move along. Move along. I said what I said.
Okay.
We heard you the first time, Michelle. Don't put that up there no fucking more.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll back to it. I'm glad she did put it back up because I ain't feel like scrolling. But they can't
Cassie,
and
boy.
and it's a black reporter, and she got a bunch of flack for wearing her hair like similar to how mine is. She had like 5 different buns in her hair. She got a bunch of flack for that. It's a black weather girl that's been getting flack for her body, for her body being naturally curvy and her doing the weather, that she has been receiving flack for it. Because it's crazy, because she shouldn't be able to wear the clothes that she wears in order to do the weather.
That was just like that teacher. Remember they had that teacher up in there?
Teacher Bay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's crazy. How you gonna like punish me because the way I'm built? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, but
I'm
it's
come up
like
in this motherfucker in a potato bag just to please you.
I'm a potato. A tomato. Oh, I thought you said I was a potato. I'm a potato.
Yo ass be going down the little rabbit holes, boy. They just be in there like you be losing the shit out of me. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
It's a TikTok video where
potatoes and tomatoes. What?
Where it's a kid, like his mom put a filter on the face and it was a tomato. And the kid was like, I'm a potato. And the mom was like, it's a tomato. And the baby was like, oh, I thought you said I was a potato. I'm a potato. And she just kept saying I'm a potato instead of a tomato. I'll send it to you so you can be in on the joke. So you won't be left out here like a dad. Yeah. TikTok has taken over my brain to an extent. But whatever. Anywho, we gonna jump to. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me.
Ooh. But see, I know that ain't just me.
Hold on. Here we go. You want music?
I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
You want all the extravagance before you be threatening to leave.
It's funny you said that because the BHNWB, man, that's a little running joke now. They like Trosh always quitting. It's like this nigga quit the other show. He quit the show three times the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That shit funny as hell, boy. They think it's funny. But now I know this is not just me, because I just be trying to figure out why the fuck people can't drive, bro. Like for real.
It ain't just you. It's not
I'm
just
coming. I'm coming around a little curve and shit to get on 290 to start coming to the crib, and that last lane, it's like one of those lanes that's finna end. It's rush hour, so traffic like back. Motherfucker wouldn't even let me in, bro. You know you gotta damn near make them hit your car to let you in.
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, where you finna go? Why I just can't get in? You know I'm the lane finna end right now, bro. Like what are you doing? Like I'm coming over here. Like you can still see them like this fucking close. Like all right, somebody finna get their ass whooped today. I'm finna be late for the show because I'm finna still be out here whooping that ass. Cause that's stupid. You know I'm in the lane that end. You know I am because you in the next lane next to it. So you see I got to get over. Why won't you just let me the fuck in? What are you finna do?
Because they said no.
Bruh, shit is dumb, man. Shit is dumb. And I just be like, yo, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of that though? Like, not letting somebody in. Like, what is that? What?
So I be kind of a jerk depending on the day, okay? And depending on like if it's one of them big old, like if it's a big arrow that you can see from like 2 blocks away, telling you that this lane ending, and you drive up until you get up on that arrow to decide to get over. No, I'm not letting you over. You saw the sign back there like the rest of us did to tell you that this lane was ending and that you needed to get over. But you're going to wait until you get right here, right up under the sign. This the sign, this the car. They right here. Then one, nope. Stay over there. You saw the sign like the rest of us did. And all of us got over, but you thought you were going to be able to bogart your way in. I promise you won't get in front of me.
Right.
You're going to be over there with the rest of the people.
The shit just blows me, bro. Like, yeah, like I let people in all the time, man. Then it's just like it seems like when it's time for people to return the favor, then it's like everybody know, like it's me. Like, no, don't let that nigga. Like it's a big ass conspiracy against me. Like, yeah, don't let that motherfucker in, G. You know, we gonna fuck with him.
Her Jersey road rage kicks in quickly.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. See, and we got traffic in Chicago, but I hear New York shit way worse. You know what I'm saying? Jersey, like all that shit is ridiculous. So I don't ever want to have to like.
Oh my god,
man! I drove through that shit, boy. I drove through that shit and almost just get out the car and walk. Like fuck this on the E-way. I'm gonna start walking on the E-way. I'm gonna leave this car right here. Y'all do with it what y'all want.
Cassie said, "I said hell no." What did you say to me? LOL. And why did I almost sing that part? Because it's a song. I'm like, what did you say to me? Oh, Michelle said she crazy.
Wait, she lost me. What the fuck she talking about?
I think she's talking about the car. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's funny as hell. Because she's silly.
Oh, she's talking about that person that didn't let me in?
Yeah. No, Miss Millie, no. I ain't letting you in.
But now I just wanted to get that up out of there, you know, because your boy almost didn't make it to the show today because I was finna be beating the shit out of somebody. I promise you.
Binkum, blookum. That's all you was gonna hear, huh?
Please hit my car. I'll be out there begging, wishing the motherfucker would. Please. Like a maniac. Please.
Oh, she said that's from The Color Purple. I do know. Now that you said it, I do know.
Oh.
No, Miss Millie, no. I said hell no. Oh, Cassie, you a fool, child.
Yeah, she crazy.
All of them. Hell no.
Cassie, all y'all crazy. You, Fuji La, fucking whatever the little lady name that you said, and the sidekick, y'all nutty up in there. Rashida.
Yes. Then we go. Hey, we almost out of this thing. We finna hop into this new music moment. So we can get these good vibes and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna post a link for y'all. If you got Apple Music, so y'all can get that playlist that Pop had popping off. I know if you followed him, you were able to get the link to the playlist, but he just sent it to me. So that way you guys can check it out. Again, if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out and get all of them good grooves. I looked at some of the songs. I'm like, but you know, I'm probably not gonna listen to it too much because I'm gonna be by myself, and that's not a playlist you want to listen to by yourself, okay? But anywho, we're gonna get into this new music moment real quick, y'all. Right? Here we go.
What's up? It's your man, the mouth, and it's time for your new music moments right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. We started off with man, and the song is called Sideways. Brand new, you heard it first. Right here with your man, the mouth. Your new music moments on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast.
If that's what you want, you can have everything you need from me. But if you won't let know what it's gonna do, I just don't know. If I give this to her, you'll be looking at me sideways. Stop looking at me sideways, baby.
That was E-Money and Sideways. Now we gonna keep it moving with my love, Miss Alex Isley, featuring Mr. Jack Dane. And it's a brand new single, and they call this one Love Again. You heard it first, right here with the man in the mouth. I'm not in the studio, and I miss you guys so much, but you know I had to give you this vibe, right here in your new music moments.
Been looking for answers, some kind of sign, a deeper meaning, but not much to find, except the sun on my face, and it feels right. Had gotten used to the silence of the night. The thought of your arms, I'm already safe. Thought I had done it all, but I got some grace. Even a bit of time and space. Reset on my heart and a brand new slate. You make me feel like I can love again. You make me feel like I can love again.
Yes, indeed. The song was called Love Again. It's Alex Isley along with Jack Dane. And then we're going to keep it moving with Mr. Lucky Day, featuring Lil Durk. And the song is called NWA. And you heard it first, right here, your new music moments on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. It's a vibe, y'all. Come on and ride with me. It's your man, the mouth.
I got packs on tree. Tell my car, I don't see no E. Where we going? You can't make me shine. Tell my dogs, we won't waste no time. We can, we go. Now who pray you keep up? Now who round two, press time. Now who.
Yes, indeed. The song was by Mr. Lucky Day, and he calls that one NWA. Now it's time to get into my album of the week. He was on the show last week. My man, Mr. Rozzy D, with Hard Canvas 3. It's a banger from beginning to end. But we starting off with my number one favorite. The song is called Be Mine. And you heard it first, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. With your man in the mouth is your new music moments.
Just a drop in the ocean and watch it manifest. And go put on some Rozzy D because that man the best. I swear I stand the test of time just like some wine. She fine as hell, I had to go and add her to my clientele. She won't tell nobody. Pretty face, she educated and she got a body. The way she throw it back, you think I met her back at Follies. The way she throw it back, you think I met her back at. Come and meet me in the lobby. I'll be outside right next to the Maserati. I swear she a hottie. I'm swearing that she got me. Not giving a fuck about what her man say. I'm all on her face just like a man ding. I swear I can't help it. Look, I can't help that I be wanting you. I can't help that I be all on you. I can't help when it's just me and you. Take my sound just like I want to.
Like I said, it's the album of the week. It's Rozzy. The album is called Hard Campus 3. Definitely go out and download it, listen to it, play it every day, ride in your whip with it. But the song we're going to get into is called Deep, to let you know this is a complete project. And your new music moments with your man in the mouth, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. Rozzy D, the album of the week, Hard Campus 3.
I smoke all my weed. She said she don't wanna pick it up, but she never wanna take it down. In the way I get into it, never want that nigga around. Yeah, she never wanna go deep down. And never wanna go deep down.
Yes, indeed, the album of the week. Mr. Rozzy D, Hard Canvas 3, definitely go out and get that. And don't forget about A-Money, along with his song Sideways, along with Mr. Lucky Day and his song NWA. And don't forget about my girl, Miss Alice Isley, and her new single called Love Again. Yo, it's been your new music moment with your man in the mouth. Thank you for hanging out with me. And don't forget to check me out tomorrow night on Wind Down Wednesdays from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We going live right on the BlazinRadio.com or Blazing Radio Live. And if you got any questions, man, follow me at the mouth_moments. That's the mouth_moments with an S. And anything else you need to know, hit us up right here, the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com. Yo, it's been your new music moments. It's your man in the mouth, and I'm out.
Deep in it. Listen, that Rozzy album. Troach.
Yo,
Why is my picture on your thing?
that's crazy. Oh, it's probably because I'm logged in to the.
Oh, to the thing. I'm like, wait. That Rozzy D is smacking. So listen, y'all. We want to thank y'all for joining us over here on YouTube and all of that good stuff. But again, make sure, we want to make sure we get this out there, and we're going to continue to get it out there. Things get solved if you get involved. A call for community involvement. We are working to improve the lives of others, and your help is needed. We are taking donations to create toiletry bags for the homeless. Please send your donations via Cash App to $PGC Podcast. And we also now have a PayPal if you would like to send it through PayPal as well, so that we may help the less fortunate to be clean and warm this season and all year long. So make sure you guys send in your donations if you have the opportunity to. Every little bit helps. Every little bit counts towards us creating these bags for the homeless and all of that good stuff. And make sure you check out some of our partner companies. Make sure you check out A Cure for the Culture, Wellness Counseling, Anderson Investing LLC, and we got hold on Quiet's Customs for your custom experience, and we got Unforgettables. Unforgettables is for your custom experiences in travel. If you're looking to go anywhere in or around the country or anywhere outside of the country, Unforgettables will help you to get your business together and your travel plans in order. Also, our peoples, the Bond Chronicles, elevated by unique perspectives, mixins, whole lot of dumb shit, Royal Outcast Artistry, and the Curvy Girl Depot. And if you are looking to advertise with us, stop dreaming and start doing it. make sure you come on and join us and advertise with us. We are up in our advertising game, and we are continuously formatting the show so we can make sure all of our partners get their advertisements out there on the show, on our pages, and all of that good stuff. So reach out to us if that is something that you are looking to do. And make sure tomorrow you check out Trosh on Between the Lines from 5:05 to 6:05. And then tomorrow night that you check out The Mouth from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Sunday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And again, like he said, stay tuned because, you know, he may have an announcement for y'all. So check out all of our partners, all of the good stuff. And if you are out here and you are looking to be a part of the Get It Out the Mud song contest, we will be posting the rules and all of that good stuff for you within the next couple of days, so you guys will have an understanding of what that is and what we are looking for in regards to that contest. But make sure you follow all of us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of those good things. And make sure, you know, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, or you have anything that you would like for the squad to answer, because we got our segment Ask the Squad, so you can send in your questions, comments, concerns, and all of that good stuff to the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com, or you can send it to the Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. Either one will work to get you to us. We are out of this thing, y'all. So whatever you do for the rest of the evening, for the rest of the week, don't do it with your half-ass, do it with your whole ass. All right, y'all. This your girl, Rochelle. We out.
Trosh, two fingers.
Trosh. Peace, y'all. She made me want to go deep, deep.
It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded. We on some legendary, oh yeah, we overnose it. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted. They don't know what we been through, but it's time now that we show improvement. I had to follow my instincts and my hand play, so it's show move. We had time with our backs up against walls, dog, but we made it. Man, them fake niggas show fake love, but we beat the game and we played it. Yeah, that chest shit, now I'm on to that next shit. Diamonds all in my necklace while I miss the gift that I'm blessed with. We every bit of expected, spaced out, Jetsons, give y'all everything I got until